Hello there. Good evening, good evening. How is everyone tonight? Starting this stream a little bit later than normal, and I know had a lot going on this evening, but I didn't want to skip the night, so we're proceeding with the stream just, a little later, that's all. Let me just fix a couple things here. There we go. There we go. All right. So, without further ado, let's get the game started up. Tonight, we are going back to the Witch's Cave, Wizardry 7 Crusaders of the Dark Savant, of course. Going back to the Witch's Cave. Now that we have the names of the witches, we're going to do that. And then, assuming it doesn't take too long, I'd like to go back to Munkharama and we'll turn in the flowers and check that side quest off of our list. Being that we're starting the stream so late, I don't think that I'm going to head down to the Dane Tower tonight. That might be for Sunday. But let's get this going here. Come on now, what's the issue? There we are. Alright, so let's go ahead and load the game right up. And to the Witch's Tower we want to climb. Excuse me. Yeah, this was the... There we go. That's where we learn the witches' names, right there. I think the vine is up here. Yeah. So let's save. So it says Lulu detects something, but that's just Lulu detecting the vine. No big deal. Let's save. And we will proceed up the mountain. Somewhere. Maybe it's over here. So we have to go up from another point, that's right. We'll climb up here as well. Was this the witch cave or was this the giant's cave? Actually... Yeah, this is the witch cave. Now let's see if I remember which witch was which. My screenshots just have their name. So let's save before we approach, okay? Upon the wall of the cavern hangs a mirror of black stone. As you approach, a spectral face with teeth of gold appears within. Rat's tails and demon's blood. What name be under? South Witch Hood. So, let me open up the pictures that I stored last night. Right here. Teeth of gold. Ears. Nose. Teeth of gold. That is Zandasa. So Zandasa. Upon calling out the name, a wild pandemonium of hisses and colored vapors suddenly erupts before you. From the billow of swirling fumes is revealed the figure of a raving witch. Thou that calls my name shall know thy bane. Wilt thou fill my hold with 1,000 coins of gold? So we have to pay for this, huh? Yes. The prophecy be done. A pillar of smoke engulfs the witch, becoming blindingly white. Your eyes become transfixed upon it, and you watch as another form appears within. Thou knowest this form. From him shall one universe end to beget yet another. So this is the statue of Funzang. We've seen this. Then suddenly the eyes of the figure begin to glow. The vision attacks. Interesting. I wasn't expecting a fight right here. I'm going to put up the magic screen because we just... Actually, let me back up. I want to put up a enchanted blade. And I'm going to put up a magic screen. What a random spell for it to use. You know, we have no undead in the group. Wasn't too bad. The crumpled body of the fallen figure slowly begins to transform amidst swales of darkly mists, soon to reveal the bloody corpse of the raving witch. Dissolving into an ethereal vapor, it eventually dissipates into the hushed air, leaving naught but a small shiny object on the cavern floor. We now have the golden teeth. So something occurs to me. If I've got to pay every witch, that's 3,000 more gold that we need. How much gold do we have? Alright, well, he's got 2,400 right there, so I think we're probably okay. What was the parchment here? We'll keep that just in case. Oh yeah. He's got 2,000 gold, so we're good. We're in good shape. And it looks like we've got enough spaces, okay, for everything. So let's save. So even though I said I didn't have the witch's location saved in the screenshot, the part of the body that they're possessing is in the screenshot, so I should be able to figure this out pretty simple. Upon the wall of the cavern hangs a mirror of black stone. As you approach, a spectral face with a nose of gold appears within. Toad's warts and black cat's blood. What name be under Wetch Whist Hood? So let's see. What does it say? Ears, was it? Barbana. Oh, I was wrong. Maybe I just read it too fast. Upon the wall of the cavern hangs a mirror of black stone. As you approach, a spectral face with a nose of gold, my bad. That is Carmela. Carmela. Upon calling out the name, a pandemonium of hisses and colored vapor suddenly erupts before you. From the billow of swirling fumes is revealed the figure of a raving witch. Thou that calls my name shall know thy bane. Wilt thou fill my hold with 1,000 coins of gold? Yes. The prophecy be done. A pillar of smoke engulfs the witch, becoming blindingly white. Your eyes become transfixed upon it, and watch as another form appears within. Thou knowest this form. That's V, or Vi Domina. Behind her darkened brow doth lie a secret. Then suddenly the figure attacks. The vision attacks. Right. So this one could potentially be a lot tougher. Ooh, we got this new Death Wish. Let's try it. Let's just see. I feel like this is a special fight, so I think that spell may not land. But I just want to see for myself. Let's go ahead and nuke it too. Nuclear Blast unaffected, yeah. Death Wish unaffected. I figured that. Phaser Pistol. I wonder if any magic will land on it now that I think about it. Okay. So that vision is gone. The crumbled body, the fallen figure, slowly begins to transform. A mist swales of darkly mists soon reveal the bloody corpse of the raving witch, dissolving into an ethereal vapor. It eventually dissipates into the hushed air, leaving naught but a shiny object on the cavern floor. We have a golden nose. So onward to the next witch. Upon the wall of the cavern hangs a mirror of black stone. We've seen this before. These are the eyes of gold. The eyes of gold are Naralda. Upon calling out the name, a wild pandemonium of hisses and colored vapors suddenly erupts before you. From the billow, the swirling fumes reveal a figure of a raving witch. I wonder what form it'll take this time. Thou calls my name, I shall know thy bane. Let's see, what are we fighting now? The Dark Savant. In death shall you meet, and in death shall he be victorious. Then suddenly the figure attacks. All right. Not going to waste my magic. These fights seem to be quite doable with just melee attacks, at least at this level. Fires Chroma Glove. It's got some pretty cool watching some of these attacks. Chipping away. See, at this point, our characters are pretty high level, so a lot of the combat challenge is gone. That's good. Crumpled body slowly falls. We now have the golden eyes. Let's save. Random encounter. Alright, now one of these is the witch, and the other one is the place where you use the parts. So let's see, I'm going to save right here. I can't remember if it's this one or if it's this one. Yeah, this is the, okay, so this is where we use the parts. So, darn, I got a long trek. Got to go all the way around. Here we are. This should be the last witch fight. Ears of Gold. What did we say that name was? Barbana. That is... Oh, man, what's his name? He's from the Cosmic Forge. I can't remember the name of the character off the top of my head. I knew it. He's the one that appears if you try to grab the pen. Yeah, there we go. Alathetes. And depending on whether you import your game or not, he may appear in the opening cutscene for this game. Which in our case, he didn't. I think he did not. Because we chose the option where we hitched a ride with the Dark Savant into the beginning of this game. I'm curious to see what attacks he might have. Sonic Blast. Ooh, uh-oh. This one might be the first challenge. We've got a couple insane people here. Alright, so we'll have to pay attention. Let's see if we can maybe cure some of this. No, I need a Sane Mind spell, don't I? That's right. And I think that's one we don't have. Check something. Yeah, let's try it. That's what I was afraid of. Kyler can crit. And he has multiple attacks. Man. This could be bad. could be real bad. Where was sane mine? Right here. Try it again. Alright, woo, that was close. That insanity gets dangerous. Alright, so I'm going to save and we're going to rest away this insanity. Oh man. The whole party's asleep. Nope. Okay, we should be able to take care of this. Alright, I'm going to re-rest just for a second, just to remove the sleep. We'll heal wounds. Now, I don't remember what happens when we restore the Good Witch's golden body parts back. I don't remember. I don't believe there's a fight. But I simply don't recall, the outcome. So we'll find out momentarily. Just in case it is a crazy fight, let's save. Alright, so let's use the body parts. Touching the witch's golden ears to the sides of the guild's head, they magically meld into place. Touching the witch's golden teeth to the guild's head, they magically meld into place. Same with the nose. And finally, the eyes. Let's see what happens. The beautiful face of the golden head, now complete, a phosphorescent broom begins to coalesce around the bewitching Fantetta. From the smoky plumes arise the full form of the golden witch Helinda, enchanting and radiant, and made whole again. One hand is raised upright in a reverent sign of peace and tranquility, and in the other burns bright a glowing pyramid, upon whose apex floats an illuminant eye. With a voice delicate and tender she speaks. And in thy final hour of darkness, when the battle be bloodiest and all hope becomes lost, let this icon, this Illicid, be thy guiding spirit, and help deliver unto thee thy place of destiny. She then waves her hand over the divine icon, and it becomes black as jet, and she places it upon the dais. Then, speaking again, she says, here in this domain lies a part of thy puzzle. For as the prophecy is fulfilled, the time has come that it be revealed. Remember that thee dost always travel a road leading to thine own discovery. And in an iridescent plumage of billowing clouds she becomes an ether and gently wisps away. Picking up the obsidian tetrahedron, you feel a flowing surge of enchanted energy which bestows a special blessing. Oh, nice. We get stat boosts. Oh, and a new door has opened. I wasn't anticipating that. What's the item? I thought it said Kyler receive. Oh, Kyler. Kyler. Wow. Lyciad of Divinity. Man, that sounds all important, doesn't it? So, with that in mind, let's get our spells up before we proceed into the unknown here. There's a treasure chest. Could be a spectral ray. Could be a life stealer. Spectral ray. Opening the ancient chest, you uncover a package of sealed waxy wrappings. Inside the wrappings, you find an old piece of preserved parchment. What do we have here? Is it a map? Let's take a look at that parchment. A Sphinx map. And a vat of slugs shall be her womb, for amongst the hideous and foul doth the seed of her spirit lie waiting. From the bed of salt upon the pool of churning waters shall come forth immaculate rebirth, and deliverance from the sea of chaos. So like unto is the life of man, born unto the sea and strange voices, living in the land of salt, forever searching for the secret silent whisper that will unite him, that he may open his eyes and stand free against the sky. Thus may one discover a bridge and ascend from the bubbling turmoil, and thus may one discover thyself and ascend from the chaos of life. So, I don't know this to be the case, but that vat of slugs line reminds me of where we got the Rebus egg, I think, right? Wasn't that a situation where we put our hand into a portal, and didn't it say something like it felt like reaching into a vat of slugs? Maybe that's just my imagination, but that's what I seem to remember. So maybe, and again, this is not me saying for sure, but because I don't remember, but maybe that egg has something to do with the boat, powers the boat. I mentioned the sea, crossing the sea. I'm not sure, but what I am sure about is we are done with Witch Mountain. We're done with the giant caves. We're done with this whole forest and mountainous area. And I believe we have all 5 flowers. So we are going back to Munkharama to turn in the 5-flower side quest. And that will probably be where we stop the stream for the night. Oops, I think I hit remain here. So just working our way down the mountain, getting back to the main open field. It's here. So to finish the game, just FYI, you don't need all of the maps. I think the legend map, maybe, and maybe one other are the only two that you actually need. But all of the maps, except for one, I think gives you pretty good clues as to where to go and what to do. So I try to collect them all. So the reason we are... Nope, this is the giant cave, right? Yeah, this is not where we want to be. Thought for a minute, because I remember having to cross water to get back to Munkharama. So I thought maybe that was the right spot, but no. So not here. Maybe it's over here. Yes, this is it. Who drowned and why? What in the world? Were people asleep? Good lord. Do I have to reload? Grr. What a bother. Yeah, sure enough, these two were asleep. I didn't even notice. They're not asleep now. Give me just a second here. All right, let's do it again. All right, almost there. come on. Fat fingered that. Took an extra step in the water than I needed to. Let's rest and get that stamina back. Here we are. On the outskirts of Munkharama. So this is where I think we meet up with Brother Sang, and we turn in the quest of the 5 flowers. Oops. There we are. The dojo is empty. Really empty this time, with no trace of the young monks or Master Zhang to be found. At your feet, a small sealed parchment lies neatly placed upon the floor. You find a scroll. Seek out Father Roulé in the Abbey of New City. Tell him that you have learned the Holy Sacrament, and he shall aid you in your journey. P.S. Have you discovered yet the secret of the 5 flowers? Mix, here we go, mix the red rosas. Let me take a picture. Mix the red rosas and the blue mythia, the yellow leon and the purple plumac, and these together. And lastly, a divine, albeit odorous solution of white dahlia. Interesting. Alright, so let's take a closer look at that, huh? Mix the red rosas and the blue mytha. There's the red rosas. Merge red rosas and blue mytha. And the yellow leon and purple plumac. So we're going to merge the yellow leon and purple plumac. And then these together. Orchid ambrosia. Lastly, a divine solution of white. So where is the white orchid, right? Wasn't that what it was? I know I've got it. The white dahlia or something, right? There it was. A solution. I think I remember what to do here. I think I have to mix that white dahlia with holy water. That's just from my own memory. But before I do that, let me reread this and see if there's a clue in there again. Lastly, a divine, albeit odorous solution of white dahlia. Before I do that, let me save the game. some reason that stands out to me. Dahlia water. And then do I mix that together with... Lastly, a divine solution. We're going to wait before we try to mix anything else. So off to New City it is, then, I guess, to see Father Roulet at the Abbey. Thankfully, New City's not far at all. You know, right here, I'm going to get rid of some stuff. Somebody's got the Book of Fables, and we don't need it anymore. We'll just drop that here. Okay. Right at the entrance. Well, they actually blinded Sato and Danny. Excuse me. My God, I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. This is not the exit from Munkharama I think we want. Yeah, there's no river crossing there. Let me turn around, because I think there's another... Golly, come on. We're to the point where the fights are nothing but an annoyance. So we have a cure for that, don't we? This nuclear blast may take them all out, I hope. Yes. Almost. And here we go with the nonsense. Let me rest off this insanity while I investigate the map. No, I don't see another exit. could have sworn. I could have sworn there was another. Because I don't see the. Looking at this map here, down here, I don't see the river that you zip across. I sure don't. Come on, game. Alright, well, we'll take the path and see where it leads. Can't believe I've gotten turned around in Munkharama. And I can't believe the enemies are being this annoying. But let's do it. Blow right through them. Man. Really? Two groups. Alright, let's continue on the path. I know that this is not New City up here. Was I on the path before? Interesting. What is this? This is Ukpur. No. Yeah. This is Ukpur. Great. Where was the Humpa-Whammer? I forget which building it was. This one, maybe? We'll take that back to New City. There it is. Let's see, what item was it? I forget. Humpa card. And we are back in New City. So let's see Brother Abbey, or what was his name? Let's go to the Abbey and see the brother. Brother Roulette, I think his name was. And tell him we found the Holy Sacrament. Welcome, my children. Do you seek healing for the body or guidance for the spirit? Holy Sacrament. A fun which, oops. Talk. Oops, did I spell it wrong? Thy virtue doth shine as a radiant sun. Enter herein and follow the path before you. Okay. Let's just see if he has anything to buy. Also, is this a whole dungeon? Looks like it might be. I don't know that I'm ready to get into that tonight. Alright, so yeah, looks like a whole dungeon here. So we're going to save this right here. And we're going to pick this up tomorrow night. We're going to go through this dungeon underneath the Abbey in New City. And then, assuming this isn't a whole thing, we'll then hit the Dane Tower. But hey, thanks for tuning in tonight. Got a lot of loose ends tied up. Got that witch cave out of the way. Probably may have the 5-flower thing. Let's take a look. Let's just see what happens if we merge. Because I think the ultimate combination was a potion or something. I don't remember. Let's see. Merge. Snake speed. So yes, it is a potion. And I forget what happens when you drink it. Maybe. Let's save again. Let's see. It gave him the snake speed power, this is the person I would want to have that. We want Kyler to have that extra speed, that extra ability, since he's our powerhouse. So 5 flowers turn into a potion that grant a new ability. There we have that. So again, cool. That's finished. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with us. Mirador says, hello. Oh, hey Mirador, I'm afraid we're just ending the stream for the night. But I will be back Sunday as we explore this brand new dungeon underneath the Abbey in New City. Of course, you can always go back and watch the replay. Got a lot of cool stuff done tonight. It is so good to see you. Sorry for the long absence. Had a lot of other things that had to be taken care of. So you've only probably missed about 3 or 4 streams since I last spoke to you. But again, I'll be posting these videos on YouTube tomorrow, and then we'll pick the stream back up on Sunday. But thanks so much for tuning in. Always good to see you. Have a good night, and I'll be back Sunday afternoon.